and 100 popsicle sticks, and I could make you a log cabin that would make Paul Bunyan jealous. My light bright outshone the Milky Way. My Etch-a-Sketch skills put Picasso to shame. I had perfected tie-dye, origami, and paper planes. And give me 4 blankets and a dining room chair, and I created towering castles that made Fort Knox look like it was built by amateurs when I was 5. When I was 5 years old, I had an imagination the size of the heavens and a heart the size of an ocean. I knew that one day I would write novels, climb trees, ride elephants, and save Africa, all by myself. You see, I wasn't worried about the famine. I would share with them my goldfish, and we would all pray and watch them multiply together. I was not worried about the drought. I would share with them my Pacific Cooler Capri Suns with the hole for the straw poked in the bottom, because I was a revolutionary and creative juice box genius. And we would all ride on the backs of Angawas, which in Setswana means elephant, which is what I was going to name my pet elephant, Angawa. I know, it's not my most creative act ever, but we would climb trunks to reach new heights and stay awake all night feasting on goldfish and Capri Suns, and there was nothing that I couldn't do with an imagination the size of the heavens and a heart the size of an ocean. When I was 5 years old, I painted because I loved the ways that colors looked, made spaghetti Play-Doh because I liked the feel of it on my fingertips, sang because that's what the birds did when they were happy, and built things simply because there was extra wood lying around that I knew my grandfather was not going to use. My pictures required no frames. Rules were not needed for all of our made-up games. I never even considered success or fame. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to craft and create a world from my own imagination, one without limits or expectations, one I could be free to express myself in, because the truth was, I was awful at arts and crafts. And I knew it. The only thing I was good at drawing were 3D boxes. I mean, come on, how many ways are there to draw 3D boxes? My paper airplanes never flew straight. I made origami paper balls instead of origami cranes. Don't even get me started at how awful I was as a singer, and I couldn't even make a popsicle cabin without gluing my own hands together. My forts always fell over. But I think that's why God gave me a mother and a father, my 2 biggest fans, who still to this day have boxes full of macaroni necklaces and paper turkey hands. They applauded every effort, praised every work, proudly displayed my stick figure drawings, and daily affirmed my worth. They told me that I could do whatever my little heart desired. So, at 16, I flew across the Atlantic with a suitcase full of goldfish, a backpack full of Capri Suns, an imagination the size of the heavens, and a heart the size of an ocean. And I climbed trees, and I rode elephants, and I saved Africa. Africa was a 5-year-old girl named Kafiwe, who made a drawing for me and a necklace out of painted macaroni. Ho retoi, Chile, she used to tell me, which translated literally means, "You are very white, Shalise." Which I guess was a compliment from her to me about her own ability to see right through me. My pale skin allowed her to see the blood coursing through my veins, producing a deafening heartbeat that sounded like Botswana rains and tribal ceremonies in July. On Sundays, I like to imagine that she rides an elephant to the ocean, eats her goldfish and sips her upside-down Capri Suns, and thinks of me. Last week, I found her picture in a box, next to a letter I wrote her but never sent, next to a passport stamp from foreign lands, next to a drawing of a 3D box and a paper turkey hand. And I couldn't help but question if my imagination was still the size of the heavens and my heart the size of an ocean. You see, at 5 years old, no one told me that practicality would one day outweigh my imagination, that not all dreams become a reality, and that you can be set back by your own limitations. At 5 years old, I had not dreamed of one day dreaming less, of trading passion for success, and no one had told me that the American dream had nothing to do with Africa and climbing trees. I guess that's why I'm glad